Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed our first course, the salad. And for the next course, we are actually going to be doing a seared duet lamb chop served over a love rice salad. And it is going to be braised in a cherry bourguignon sauce. So first we're going to start off with our love salad. We're going to take these vegetables. First we're going to start off with a red pepper. And again, we like to use a lot of color contrast to really brighten up this rice salad. Rice salad can be served both hot and cold. Right, peppers, also some button mushrooms. And what we're going to do is start sauteing these in a pan. Cook the vegetables till they're cooked through. And we're going to add our rice. Now, in a little bit, I'll explain why they do call this a love salad. Basically, because all the ingredients really accompany each other very well. It's got some texture. And each ingredient highlights the other ingredients because of their contrast, much like in a successful relationship. Hence why we did it for Valentine's Day. It's also been known too that there's enough garlic in this salad that you must really love somebody to sit next to them after they've eaten it. Our residents love that explanation. So. So we're going to cook these vegetables down. I'm going to add a little bit of some more olive oil. And also we have some fresh chopped garlic. And we're going to let that cook down. Salt and pepper. So already you can see kind of the color contrast in the pan. Like I said, that's going to reduce down. We're going to wait till the vegetables are cooked, a little translucent. Then we're going to add our rice. We're going to do with this, we're going to do 1 cup of rice, and then we're also going to do equal parts, 2 cups of water. And we're going to let that sit for about 10-15 minutes, and I'm going to start on the braised lamb while we're waiting for our rice to cook. So with our lamb, again, we're going to get our pan nice and high heat to actually sear in the lamb juices and get a nice coating, nice brown finish on either side. So we just added our rice. And we're going to add our water. And with the rice, we want to bring it to a boil, and then we're going to lower it down to a simmer and let that go for about 10-15 minutes. Meanwhile, we got our pan hot for our braised lamb shanks, or braised lamb chops, rather. So we did get this pan nice and hot. It's going to sear in all those juices. These lamb I seasoned with a little just salt, pepper, and also a little bit of olive oil, and let it rest in room temperature. So as those are sautéing, oops, I'm going to get a red onion. Okay, red onion is over here. Just kind of julienne, and then we're going to add this to our lamb. It's going to braise. And this lamb is a cherry Bourguignon. So what we did is actually got a cherry liqueur. It's called Kirschwasser. Has a strong flavor, a really beautiful bottle as well. So we're going to add that and a little of the Burgundy wine. We're going to let that reduce, and we're going to finish it in the oven as the rice cooks. We're going to add a little garlic. So as you can see, we got a nice sear on that lamb. Smells delicious. And our rice is at a boil, so we're now turning it down to a simmer. Now when you're sauteing the lamb, when you're searing the lamb, you're going to get a lot of the flavors from the lamb that's going to coat the pan. And what we're going to want to do after each side of the lamb is nice and seared, we're going to actually deglaze the pan with the kirsch, and that's going to get all the renderings from the lamb, the juices, the natural flavors, and that's going to be incorporated in the Bourguignon sauce. You can smell that cherry liqueur fill up the room right now. Like that. Our burgundy. Now for our burgundy wine. And on high heat, we're going to let that braise. We're going to let that reduce down a little bit, and then I'm going to put it in the oven around 400 while we finish the rice. Now as the rice is finishing cooking, we also are going to add a kind of sesame dressing to that. It's going to have sesame oil, soy sauce, ginger, garlic. That's the garlic I spoke of. That's enough that your partner must really love you to be around you after. So that's with the flavors of the sweetness of the cherry and the kind of saltiness, savory of the soy sauce with the sesame oil. There's a lot of different flavors, but married together, makes the whole dish special. And as you can see, starting to reduce already. The sauce is thickening up. So right now we're going to finish that in the oven. While we focus on adding our sauce, our dressing, per se, to the salad, what we're actually going to do is just drizzle that right in. And that again is sesame oil, ginger puree, garlic, and soy sauce. So right now, as that rice is finishing up, it's going to absorb that liquid. And when that finishes, we'll be ready to plate. Now the rice is all set. Got a nice color combination here. We have with our dressing with the soy and sesame oil, the ginger and the garlic. So you get a nice smell from that. Now we're going to add a little bit of a spinach to kind of, again, with color contrast, some nutrients, and just to kind of beef it up a little bit. And we're just going to let that wilt. So as you can see, it's just kind of wilting in there, getting incorporated, not cooking, overcooking the spinach, so you got to get all those nutrients. And then with our lamb, it came out of the oven. It's a nice braise. We had a nice reduction on the lamb, so it has that nice color. Again, it's the cherry liqueur with the burgundy and the red onions. So that took about 15-20 minutes. So now we got the plating process. So here you go. See how the colors kind of blend together, or contrast with each other. Also the flavors. And then our cherry Bourguignon lamb chops. So we did a little duet. With a little sauce and the red onions. Done quite yet. And for garnish, some green onions. Also for the rice, we're topping it with a little toasted slivered almonds. Give some texture. And let's see here. And oh, here we go. Our green onion garnish. We saved actually the ends of the green onions. What we do is just kind of put like small slits down the side of them. We put them in ice water so it kind of filters out. It's going to give this plate a little bit of height and a little decoration. No parts unused. And here is our braised lamb bourguignon over love rice salad.